Before I even start this video, I would like to extend a thank you to Kobe, Shadow, Like Chaosman, Dave, Aaron, A. Dudney, Angrier Pat, Beat Bob Joe, Battlebee, Colby, Ethel, From Darkel, Hexamu, IK Forum S, KZ, Natsu, Mike, Orodian, Splitzel, and Sir Umni. So as you all know, I've been playing the Borderlands Reborn mod pack a bit lately. I'm really enjoying myself and wish to spread the joy with you all. I've already done videos going over the pistols and assault rifles added to the game, and I plan to continue on to showcase the cool new weapons. This episode, I plan to go through rocket launchers. Now, before I start with these, I would like to start by saying I don't particularly like using rocket launchers, whether it be main game or modded, but I will do my best to compare main to modded. First up, we have the Zodiac, which replaces the Rooster. This one ups the rarity to Pearlescent, and you can get it from the Pearlescent pool as well as Cromerax now. So this gun is a pretty strange one to me. It shoots a few E-Tech launcher rounds that bust up into 11 total rounds after a short while. The spread on these are fairly tight, but it does not seem to have a bunch of splash damage to it. The launcher bullets also arc quite a bit. This makes things fairly difficult to hit at times. The bigger noticeable differences is a large mag size increase as well as a super slow reload speed. Not my favorite on this list as the damage is pretty underwhelming for a Pearl, but it is a huge step up from the Rooster. Next up is Canada's Laser, which replaces the Bunny. Instead of getting it from chubby enemies, you can now get it from Sigmand, the Thresher from Moxie's Headhunter pack. This is an obvious take on a gun of the same name from Borderlands the pre-sequel. This gun only comes in the explosive element and shoots the E-Tech equivalent of a laser beam. This thing makes pretty quick work of most enemies, and is overall pretty powerful. This is the only rocket launcher that can now get critical hits as well. This gun will basically just turn enemies into paste. The only two downsides I can see on it is the weird reload throw and how quickly you're going to burn through ammo. Next up is the Defiance, which replaces the Mongol. This is a remake of a mod of the same name from Borderlands 1. You can get this one in the same place from Dokino's mom. This gun, as well as the Zodiac, has arcing projectiles, so it can be difficult to aim at sometimes. It also has a very high fire rate and a huge magazine size, allowing it to put out damage much faster. By far my favorite part of this gun is that it has a passive ammo regeneration, so you can use it for quite a bit of time before completely running out of ammo. Next up is another Pearl added, the Behemoth. The Behemoth replaces the Norfleet, but you can still get it from Vermi and Hyperius. It also shares a name and rarity with a Borderlands 1 modded gun. So this gun changes up just a little bit about the Norfleet. It has a bit higher damage and has two interesting effects. It has a 3-round burst when not aiming down the sight, and when aiming down the sight, the burst fires the whole mag. Now you'll see me in this video constantly melee to stop that burst, but I'm sure against large enemies that would be tremendously helpful. Overall, a cool replacement and a needed rarity upgrade. Last gun we have here is the Thermogenesis, which replaces the Pyrophobia. This gun also has its rarity raised to Pearlescent, so you can only get this from the Pearl loot pool. This gun is what I believe to be the best upgrade of rocket launchers and turns a not so great gun into an awesome one. It also comes from the Dust Waste mods of Borderlands 1. The Thermogenesis consumes 5 ammo per shot and fires a laser that then explodes into a nova that goes off 8 times before ending. This thing just straight up shreds enemies and is a blast to use. The only downside to this gun is that it has a super slow fire rate. And I've noticed when you fire the last bullet of your mag, you cannot reload until that Nova is entirely finished, which to me was a tad bit strange. Other than that, I love the thing. Well, anyways, that's the end of this list here. Next up will be shotguns, although it may be a couple weeks before that comes out, just an FYI. Remember to dislike, unsub, find me in the Venetian to heckle my bad betting decisions, and I won't see you in the next one.